Hey everybody, welcome back to the Internet Made as Easy as Sunday Morning. This week we're covering communication tools. Let's take a look at the most famous Internet tool next to email, Google Search. Google.com is arguably the largest and most recognizable search engine in the world. You can use it for everything from checking movie showtimes to checking the latest news, whether it be local or worldwide. And you can also find cooking videos or directions to your favorite tourist attractions. Google Search really is the gateway to the internet. There's almost too much information to locate, so you sometimes have to be a little bit strategic when you ask it things. But first, let's take a quick look at what we can find. So everybody heard about the thing about Jimmy Hoffa, right? They almost found his remains the other day. So let's do a quick Google search. Nope, it turns out the mystery lives on. Now, one of the really cool things about searching for news in Google is that you can get many different perspectives from a variety of sources. So let's just go ahead and click News for Jimmy Hoffa. Now, as you can see, that's going to take us from the Google Search tab to the News tab. So this tab is a place in which you can go to search for all your news in the future if you like, or you can do it right from the Google Search homepage. So as you can see, we have everything from the LA Times to looks like an international news journal to NBC News, all weighing in on the subject with slightly different perspectives. You can narrow that down to time or even a custom range. Let's go back to the search homepage now. So the next thing we want to do is maybe search for a local movie. So let's go ahead and type in movies. And as you can see, we've got a short list of movies playing in Pensacola, Florida. So if it doesn't pop up with your location there, which it's guessing mine because I'm signed in with my account, since we made those email accounts yesterday, you probably want to go ahead and stay signed in when you go to your Google Search account, because it will predict where you are and make search, and furthermore using maps and things like that much easier. So let's click on movies for Pensacola, Florida. And as you can see, we've got a long list of films here. We're no longer having to call movie theaters to figure out which time is going to be the most convenient for us to go see a film. Let's say we want to see Finding Nemo in 3D. And we've never been to the Rave Motion Pictures on Bayou 15, but it has a good time, so let's go ahead and click on it. And as we can see here, there's a list of more films, but like I said, we don't know where it is, so we want to use our Maps feature to find out where it is. But actually, I'm going to take you back to the original search home page before we do that. So we remember that it's Bayou 15 that we wanted to go to. Let's say that's all we know so far. So let's type in Bayou 15. And as you can see, Google is already predicting a few other things that we might be asking for as we type it in. So as you can see right over here, we have a short list of options. We're going to select Maps because we want to get a map from our house to the local theater. That tab is also located at the top of the navigation bar. If you lose your way, you can always click right up there and get back to it. Alright, so let's say we hadn't already come from that last web page to get directions to it. So let's type in Bayou 15, Pensacola, Florida. So we just came to the Maps page and we're trying to figure out how to get there. Looks like it didn't want to predict that it's a movie theater, so we'll add to that movie theater. There, as you can see, it's popped up here, and we have a few locations over here in Google Maps. So let's just drag our mouse head over one of those locations, and there's the silver screen. It turns out, there it is, A. See, it's listed as A right over here in our list. That's how we know that's the one we're looking for. So let's go ahead and click on it, and as you can see, we get a couple of options here. We want directions, right? So if I click on directions, I come over here to put our address in. Let's say we're at 555 University Parkway. Now we're going to be driving, so we select the picture of the car. select Get Directions. And it's going to load for just a minute there, and as you can see, a nice set of directions from our house right to the theater. Now it's gonna offer you a few different routes if you click around in here, but the very first one that they provide for you is the one that you want. So we want to print these directions out. Now it wouldn't be a good idea to be reading these directions as you're driving, so study them before you leave the house. But if you manage to get lost on the way, you have these directions with you in a printed out form, that's good. You can just pull over and take a quick glance at them. So we do want to print them, so we're going to come up here to the print option, select that, and you see that they've loaded here, and then we would just select print. One other thing I did want to show you about Google Maps while we're here is this wonderful satellite view. So if we come over here, upper right hand corner, and select satellite, we get a really nice rich photographic overhead view of maps. And to navigate through here, you just click and hold and drag your mouse along to get where you want to go. To zoom in, you can use the scroll wheel on your mouse. You can also click plus or minus over here next to this little orange guy. But what is he doing there? This is Google Street View. So if we click and hold on him, we can drag him into the street and place him on a road. Now it's not actually going to be with his feet, it's going to be this little green foggy dot here. So let's go right up here, drop him there, and it'll take a couple seconds to load, but you will get a wonderful street view. So now we can actually go for a stroll down Pensacola Beach if we like, using these little arrow buttons at the bottom of the screen here. If you want to change your viewpoint, click and hold, drag around in a circular motion, and what do you know, we're right at Casino Beach. How about that? One more thing, let's exit out of this by clicking this X in the upper right hand corner. We can use Google Maps to look for tourist attractions and things like that. So let's go up here to the search bar, type in tourist attractions, and suddenly you get a whole list of different things to choose from, you know, sorted by popularity over here. And that's pretty much it for today. A lot of possibilities with maps and Google search. Like I said, Google search is the gateway to the internet. It can be a very good friend of yours if you let it. It can really change the way you live for the better. Feel free to comment, provide any questions that you might have below this video in the comments section. You can always reach me at sundaymorninginternet@gmail.com. Our web blog is sundaymorninginternet.wordpress.com. Go there and sign up for our email newsletter to stay up to date on new videos, new training guides. We'll keep you up to date on that. Thanks for tuning in once again. See you soon.